Hello, we are back in Stonehearth today, continuing off from last episode, though a little bit of time has passed. One, we have gathered more sheep, and then we will slaughter them for their meat. Two, I am making the wall wider, and then we'll be putting a pathway on top of it. In fact, a lot of the base wall kind of shape has been added, and then I might add some additional details here, secondary, and maybe some towers kind of wrapping around. That way it looks maybe even more bulky and believable. We have a trader approaching, and they want 4 hoes. Who doesn't? And they'll be back in 3 days in 1 large crate. Or I can just make 1 large crate. No, go away. The hoes are mine. Let's go ahead and go up here. And you'll notice that, well, the armies are gone. In between episodes, they actually all finished coming down, and I ended up killing them. It was a relatively quick process. So that is all cleared up and fine. That mysterious kobold came by and actually gave us a warning about the next army. So now we're just kind of waiting for them to arrive. I don't know what that's going to entail, but hey, it'll be interesting. Yeah. Also, some new kind of changes. You can see I have been working on expanding our pens and farming area, as I want to move on and gain some more people. I have increased the limit to the citizens to 30, I believe, and so that'll allow us to have more food production and just overall quicker growth, which is great. Let's go ahead and harvest some chicken meat here. Expanding the pen is going to allow us for some rabbits, which we didn't have before, and some more sheep for more mutton. And that'll be great for our wonderful little village here as they run around. Let's go ahead and look inside. Make sure we're cooking up our food at a good rate here. Yeah, we can craft one of these. I've been making some pollo pot pies, which sound great. They're basically chicken pot pies, and they've been working out really well for us. Wow, a lot of little resources to gather out there. I'm gonna end up probably increasing our storage capabilities for the farm, but I also want more usable land. So let's go ahead and move these crates here. See if I can't put some more storage outside for them to use. And then also we'll probably end up, I guess, putting a fence gate there just so they don't have to walk around every time. Let's go ahead and craft that up real quick using the carpenter menu here. Let's grab a nice little fence, which would be great. So the expanded farm is being laid out as we speak. In fact, let's go ahead and plant these. These are all going to be corn here, which would be great. Followed by wheat. I'm kind of going taller plants to smaller as we go down here. Now the wheat one, I think for bread, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just sacks of flour here, so that'll increase our food. And then we can also just get rid of these quite easily. Oh. There we go, and we can lay out some additional areas. Now, left us 2 extra space for our wonderful storage, so the farmers don't have to walk as far. Everyone can move it from these storage elsewhere if they need to, but gotta try and keep efficiency kind of important. So 11 by 5 is kind of the main food rows here. In fact, this one's going to have to be a little bit more narrow. Actually, nope. Maybe Yeah, we'll have to do 11 by 4 on this one. As we have a little gap here. That's going to be a little bit of an issue. Let's go ahead and put down that fence that we crafted. There we go. Now people can get in and out a little bit quicker. Go get their raw resources. Nice. We have a bunch of stuff planted already. And then the gaps in between I can also fill in with some miscellaneous things. So we got those. These ones can be... let's go with carrot. All the way across here. I'm kind of done growing turnips. I don't think it's going to be necessary because I don't believe you need it for really anything. But I believe we do need pumpkin for some type of animal food. Then down here we can grow some bright bell. We can grow some frost flowers. And also some silkweed. So I believe that's pretty much going to do us there. Okay, so we have some wolves approaching. Not good sign here. We'll tell this guy to run by using the defensive kind of measure here, but obviously he's definitely going to be running for his life. The wolves are attacking our animals, which is a little bit of a problem. Oh wow, there's more. Okay, one in error. That's no good. There's definitely more than just our wolves here. But I think we're gonna have enough people come out and take care of it. Wow, ogres, goblins going on, wolves. They're just sending a nice little army out our village. A little bit of a problem. So we'll cancel town defense mode real quick. Just so our people will kind of act normally again, as most of the threat has been taken care of, which is nice. What kind of thing is this? This is a knight kind of orc here. Kind of wish I could see his stats, but yeah. So we managed that quite easily, I feel. Though I do want to have probably 3 total groups of parties of 5 people each. So that'll be nice once we get up to that point. Nice, so we got knight level 5. Everyone gains more courage. They're gonna run less. Okay, knight, great. Double shot for our archers. So everything's going really well for our army this episode. So besides taking care of the wall and getting our farms kind of new layout and things like that going, I may have to construct a new building today. Let's go ahead. It's going to be morning, so we're probably going to gain a nice citizen here in a moment. I need to make some iron mail. I need to get the mine going again to try and level up our blacksmiths for some more wonderful goodness. And I think, I don't know if I have an herbalist right now. I could be wrong, but I am going to need one. Okay, good. We do have one. So during downtimes, she'll be able to keep everyone healed. And we'll hopefully be able to maintain a good supply of tonics, from stamina potions to courage potions to strength potions, which would be great for defending against those larger armies as they come through. Let's go ahead and zoom down here and maybe make some more pollo pot pies. I think 3 will be good. Oh, daily update. First time that you guys seen one for a little while. Wow, we need some more wealth. That's interesting. Okay, well I can work on that. I can probably sell a whole bunch of stuff too. So let's look at what we can sell. Well, of course, sell the shields. We probably have a bunch of leather to sell. Actually, not as much as I thought. Pretty interesting. Okay. So the fields have been planted. That looks nice. But I do want to see what other crops are there. So the only thing we're not growing are turnips and oak trees. So what I want to do is possibly see about planting oak trees around, almost like a decoration. So let's try doing that. Putting some oak trees here. Just nice and spread out. Okay. That way the place will just look a little bit more like an orchard and a good, nice, nature-filled area of the town. We are pretty much no longer a village since we have a wall, kind of upgrading our status to town status. Do we have any more crates? We do. So we'll go ahead and plop some down. Just along the back wall here. There we go. So I think that's a pretty nice little farm design. So it'll do well. So let's go ahead and, I guess, throw a blacksmith in. And we'll design that real quick. Oh no! All of our builders are stuck here. That's no good. I figured that would become an issue, but luckily they have enough lumber with themselves. We even have some of our army stuck inside as well. You know, let's preemptively build a ladder for this side so they can get out next time without having me babysit them. Go ahead and tell them to get started on this wall. It'll take some time. You can see I like the thickness. Just a nice plain wall in my opinion, but it'll suffice. So go around for anything that might cause us some trouble. Put it on double speed. Probably gonna be another longer episode for you guys. You can also gather up all this wonderful stuff here. And let's go ahead and get started on the blacksmith. I want him closer to the mine than he is now, because obviously he's having to run quite a distance, so we can take up this kind of square here. So we go into the design tool, and we will I don't know why. Okay, there we go. I was clicked on that building still for some reason. Padded vest, I don't care about that. We already have armor that is better. So, you know, let's sell a quiver. We can sell probably one of these bronze shields. We need to stack up on some gold. And I think the best thing to do would be to sell some items that we don't really use. Sell all those. Yeah, we can sell a bunch of hides. Why not? We're not really using a whole bunch of leather at this point in time. And we can sell some mauls. We can sell some harpoons. Those are base weapons. And I think we're good. We have 3,000 gold now. Okay. So flooring. Obviously we need a stone floor for the workstation area. Which I'm thinking this kind of brick pattern. So we'll make it a nice 10 by 8. It'll be an outside workshop. And why are we getting combat music? What is going on? I'm not seeing anything. You guys, I'm not seeing anything at all. Oh, you know what? There are still some things up here, so we'll send. Yeah, we'll send the offense to head up here. I think they were trying to pull some aggro as they were in the mines and everything. So we'll send people up here. My frames are starting to get affected a little bit in the alpha. Keep in mind, it is definitely early access, so there's going to be some frame issues. As with most of these kind of creative games using voxels, they never really run the best. I would really like to see maybe at some point what maybe a AAA developer could do with some voxel coding and see how efficient they could get it. You know? Oh, do you want to start a fire? No. Nope. Smokey the Bear does not like forest fires, so get out of here. Wow. Crushed. Okay, so that is pretty much taken care of. We can also pick up this. Why do I hear wolves? Okay. So we have an army of orcs coming into town. And they're just killing a whole bunch of chickens right now. So let's go ahead and meet them at the door here. Wow, kind of an eventful night for our army. We'll get everyone inside the walls. See what these guys are doing. They're probably just going around trying to find an entrance, but they don't have an ogre. And I don't know without an ogre if they will... Oh, whoa, I have that ladder. That's a problem. So they have a way in for a little while. Alright, but we're also going to be fighting them kind of bottlenecked here. Which is actually an advantage for us. How are these guys doing? You know what, let's get you to run inside, and you as well. So they'll run for a bit. Get inside the gate, which is a place those guys can't pass through. And then we'll kind of move people around here into this corner a little bit more. Okay, so they're in range of the clerics now. I think, well, this footman's gonna go greet them, which is not really what I wanted to see, but the archers will hopefully do a bunch of damage. Having 3 archers is very high DPS in this game. And they have 2 clerics, which is a problem, but they're kind of blocking my people from getting back there. Yes, yes, errors. Errors galore. We'll turn off town defense mode. More errors. The longer the series goes on, the more errors we're going to run into. Nice. I'm really liking all these archers. Can really lay down some fire. So we can probably put on double speed for the rest of the fight here. The 2 clerics aren't going to be an issue. Yeah, pick up the gold ingot, everything like that. Perfect. Finish and build. And yes. Great. So that next wall will be constructed. Let's go back over here and finish planning our little blacksmith area. So that's the foundry spot. And then we'll go inside the structure for the other area here. So let's drag this out. Yeah, something like that. Pretty plain building, but I'm fine with it. Now the reason I'm not putting flooring here is because I want this to kind of be attached, and I need to place this wall first, I believe. Let's check our daily update. Nope, not quite ready for more immigrants, but that's okay. So the wall of the house, of course, probably the best thing to do would just to make it stone. We'll make this kind of a wooden structure here. And we'll probably have to hand carve the walls. Let's grab the roof. Now, do I want it to be a stone red roof? Kind of wish there were more color roofing that I could choose from, you know? In which direction do I want? You know, that direction wouldn't be too bad. I'll at least keep it in line a little bit. Or, hold on, how do I remove the roof? How do I remove the roof? This is a problem. Finish editing, remove the building. Okay, much better. That was not gonna end up well. All right, let's try and draw this out again. So 16. 3 from each side. Rugged survivalist stops by. Let's sell some more stuff, I guess. We can just sell all those fences. We don't need them anymore. We have plenty. I'm not seeing anything else I really want to sell. Very interesting. Okay, that's fine. Wow, this episode has just been very sporadic, and I just feel like I'm talking to myself and not even to you guys at all. I apologize, but sometimes I just gotta concentrate on what I'm doing. Okay. So we will give this guy a double door, and we will probably hand carve. Does the double door always stick out like that? Looks like it. We'll have to hand carve the roof. Now, do I use the floor tool? I don't think so. Because this isn't built yet, I can't really tell it to do a floor there. So, we'll have to use the block tool after all. Now, let's think of a cool tile to use. We don't have pottery. I think this light tile might be pretty cool. So we'll have to drag this out. Something like this, as they're going to be kind of conjoined. There we go. And because it's tiled, it's giving us our pattern automatically, so that's kind of a nice effect. Simple tiled roof here. You don't have to build up the wall and everything as well, but that's okay. Gives them plenty of time to finish that outer wall, so hopefully they can get that done before the next attack. But we'll see. Okay. Really need to increase this wall here so we can get the max height. I believe it is going to be almost like that. That's oh, an Orcish war chief. You there. Erdine told me of you. She said you defeat Ogo Skullbunker. Skullbunker? I don't know he had a last name. The Red Cairn believes the advancement can only come from conflict between equals. Khan is no longer, and where one falls, those stronger and more cunning will rise. Okay. Now that I am here, I see you're not yet worthy to face even the least of my camp chiefs. In your eyes, flame not the lust for mastery. How rude. The age of Khan is over, but new light seeps from the horizon. We do as Sid bade and respect the mark of the 4 colors. This is really hard to read because his dialect is not common English. Place a scout gong smelted by your metal worker in your territory to mark your readiness for battle. Okay, so it looks like if we build a scout gong, we'll be targeted for danger? Why would we want that? That's like asking for them to kill me. Okay, well, now we have a new goal. Death and destruction. But wait. Let's see if we can't move these. Perfect. Drag this out. Remove these old supports that we don't need anymore. That's a nice look. I can even throw a little front there as well. Okay, so more stone. The power of stone compels you. And I don't think this will reach the same height as the last, but we'll see. Okay, give it a nice little overhang as always. Delete the old bits. Perfect. Wow. Just walking through my building there, sheep. Man, rude. Daily update. Nope, not even close. Okay. I mean, at least I know we have enough food. Which is a start. I don't know who just leveled up, but congratulations, whoever it was. I think I need to delete this. Okay. Building is much harder in this than timber and stone. That is still a very true statement. Okay, so we got our nice little roof line there. Let's maybe throw some windows for the guy. Something like that. That's pretty cool. We can even throw in a small door out the side so we can get to his workstation that we're going to be building. Maybe some fancier window at the back here. Then a double wide. Actually, it might just be a spot for that kind of structure. Not bad. Not bad. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. It's okay. Yeah, you have wars to sell. That's great. Except for I don't really care. Let's give this kind of a wooden upper A-frame here. Just to break up the color a little bit. There we go. Do the same over here. Still losing some frames. Quite the issue, in my opinion. Makes recording this rather hard. And then, of course, you know, we're in for a longer episode, as we normally do with Stonehearth here. A lot of things can happen in an episode. From designing a building, taking up a lot of time doing that, to fighting off hordes of orcs and goblins. So, you know, let's go ahead and design a slope here. What do we got? What do we got? Where is it? Oh wow, we have wolves and goblins. Hold on. Hold on, I need to pause. Okay, so one squad for Preferably the one with the more archers. Take out enemy archer over there. The other squad deal with the wolves and kind of hold aggro for a little bit. Come on, focus fire, focus fire. Okay, green squad, you can go and continue your siege on the hostile archers while we clean up those wolves there. Splitting your army correctly, I think, is definitely the main key. I got something bad pop up there. Okay, so I think we're pretty safe at this point. Oh, look, what's this? It's a scout's hat. We can make our gong. Signaling we're ready for battle, but I think that's going to be next episode is when we start trying to do that. Maybe once we have the wall fully completed here. Yeah, that's going to look good with some towers and stuff. We're about to move our shrubbery stuff. So, severely low on HP, you'll be fine. Oh wow, that volley of arrows. It's real. That damage. Oh, that's rough. Devotee of the Diamond Star. The guy with the fancy hat's usually the strongest. We're already at 30 minutes. Wow, quite the episode for you guys today. So we will quickly erase some of this stuff here. Okay. Great. And grab our dark wood. Oh, I think I went the wrong direction on it. There we go. Drag that out and that. Okay, so that's what we got for the blacksmith hut. Definitely a different color palette than the most other ones. Let's go ahead and, well, this I wanted to be kind of a thatch, kind of covered workshop area. So, you know, let's make this wooden kind of supports. We'll just go up 4 blocks or something. Yeah, something like that. And then grab some dark thatch here. And of course we'll be staggering the color eventually to get kind of a nice effect. Now I don't know, since these are touching now, if it's going to treat it as one large building. That would be pretty nice if it automatically kind of realized, hey, I need to combine these blocks at this point. Tell you what, let's kind of round off the roof on this structure. Keep it a little bit lower than the main roof line. There we go. It's an odd shape, but I think I can fix that by adding some support beams. That could potentially make it have some sense to it. So if we do something like this, kind of a large window section there, just made out of blocks, so might be okay. And we can even run the beam up and over to kind of create a pattern, as if the wood is holding it on. Might be interesting. I don't know if it'll work, but I mean, it's different. Definitely different. Can you put some side supports here As it's holding up the roof line a lot. A lot of timber went into this little workshop here, I'm sure. Then do the same thing here. There we go. I don't know if you guys can hear the sirens outside, but I can, and it's a little annoying. And delete this block. And you know, why not just run just 2 beams here across? Okay. That ain't too bad. I wouldn't mind having like a chimney, but the way the kiln, not the kiln, the forge works wouldn't be a good idea. Man, this is quite the long episode today. Okay, let's grab... I'm gonna have to use road. I think here. Just so the walls are different. Uh-oh. What am I backpedaling on? I don't know. So click that. And look here for a second. Oh, you know what? Maybe the color break will be fine. Okay, finish. I think these are counting as the same building, which is what we wanted. So we'll save it as blacksmith here. And that'll be something we build next episode. And then of course we'll finish up the wall and get that all straightened out. So hopefully next time we'll build the gong, get it on, and fight a new army. So thank you guys so much for watching. If y'all enjoyed the episode, thank you so much for doing so, and leave a like. If you want to see more, go ahead and watch some other videos that I have made if you enjoy kind of this creative goodness that we have going on here. And I'll see you guys next time at some more Stonehearth.